You think that you corrected me when in fact...
All praises to the Most High. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, whom some call Sophia, and our brother Yahweh Shai. See, Mishpachah, this is a prime example of a heathen who refuses to cleave, but yet run around and pretends as if he's Jacob 144. These heathens are truly accusers of the brethren. See, they like to play this back and forth biblical volleyball with Hebraic writing that doesn't even deal with them. We keep telling these reprobates they are interjecting themselves in a private conversation. It's between the Most High and his children. But yet, even as their nations are being judged, and he's talking about a tribulation. Read Revelation. When Yahweh Shai comes back, who is going to be mourning? It says the tribes. Now, why would it say the tribes when you actually look up the definition of that word? That includes the 12 tribes of Yasharallah. So why would we be mourning when he said that he's coming back for the lost sheep of Israel? See, we take that New Testament and we pick it apart through the Ruach, because we know heathens like you transliterated it. And then you come with the same racist rhetoric. Oh, you need to take the plank out of your eye. First off, you need to prove that I have a plank in my eye, because I can bring witnesses to testify, my brothers and my sisters, according to the flesh. According to the flesh. See, you don't like scriptures like that. It's always been about a bloodline, whether you like it or not. And the Pauline epistles doesn't change that. Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee. Generations. A lineage. See, it was already prophesied about people like you. The Sibylline Oracles, chapter 7, verses 132 through 138. About those who will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race. Race. So once again, that goes back to generations. We never said it was about color. It's about bloodline. And then you want to talk about a renewed covenant. There's no new thing under the sun. It's a restored covenant. A restoration of the 12 tribes. So you want to talk about prophecy. What about the prophecies about you heathens going in chains? Talk about that. Let's talk about that 400-year prophecy. And you still talking a wayward tribulation. For you heathens, not for us. We've already been through our tribulation, when the Most High allowed you reprobates to rule over us. You know, the same nations that are called spittle and vapor in 2nd Baruch, chapter 82. And you clowns love running to Paul, even though Paul was known for teaching wayward doctrines. The epistle of Peter to James. See, you try to run off the Beatitudes and all that madness. Look, I'm intelligent. I know something. The epistle of Peter to James. Knowing, my brother, your eager desire after that which is for the advantage of us all. Now, he's talking to his Israelite brother James. I beg and beseech you not to communicate to any one of the Gentiles. That's you. The books of my preachings, which I sent to you, nor to any one of our own tribe before trial. Once again, tribe. Talking about Israelites, which once again goes back to Revelation about the tribes mourning. It is a mistranslation on purpose. Nor to any one of our own tribe before trial. But if anyone has been proved and found worthy, now Christian, because you're still a Christian, you're a Constantine Catholic Christian. You take a word like anyone, well, it says anyone, while leaving out the context. The tribe, the brothers. But if anyone has been proved and found worthy, then to commit them to him, after the manner in which Moses delivered his books to the 70 who succeeded to his chair. So Peter clearly let James know not to give you Gentiles any of our writings. Are we about to go further? We about to dig a little bit deeper. Okay, let's go into the Coptic Apocalypse of Peter, since you like to pull all of these books and try to sound smart. Now, this is Yahushua conversating with Peter. For many will accept our teaching in the beginning, and they will turn from them again by the will of the father of their error. So it's the Most High leading you astray, because they have done what he wanted, and he will reveal them in his judgment, i.e., the servants of the word. But those who became mingled with these shall become their prisoners, since they are without perception. That's you. And the guileless, good, pure one, they push to the worker of death and to the kingdom of those who praise Hamashiach in a restoration. Our brother, our Savior. And they praise the men of the propagation of falsehood. That's you. Even though you denounce the white Jebus character, you still push their rhetoric. And then it says, those who will come after you, and they will cleave to the name of a dead man, thinking that they will become pure, but they will become greatly defiled, and they will fall into a name of error, and in the hand of an evil, cunning man, in a manifold dogma, and they will be ruled without law. That's you, the lawless ones, the ones Prophet Ezra calls godless tribes, godless nations. Now let's skip a little bit forward. For evil cannot produce good fruit, for the place from which each of them is produces that which is like itself. For not every soul is of the truth, nor of immortality. Now let's take a look at the history of Christianity. For evil cannot produce good fruit. Yeah, see, you won't talk about the abominable church and its wicked history, will you? You are a fraud. The Odes of Solomon. You are the corrupted bride and bridegroom of false religion. Or how about the Odes of Solomon 31? Let's go to verse 13. And that I might not nullify the promises to the patriarchs, to whom I was promised for the salvation of their offspring. So a bloodline matters. Those Pauline epistles are going to be your destruction. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.